Hi everyone, it's Mr. Lucas. I hope your semester is winding down and wrapping up okay. I wanted to send you guys a quick video just as an overview showing you how to review for both of our final exams. Remember, we do have two final exams in our networking class. We've got the NetAcad questions-based exam in the Cisco Networking Academy portal. That'll be just like last semester, very similar to our weekly chapter exams or module exams. Then you'll also have the hands-on skills part that you'll be completing in Packet Tracer. Again, that's a lot like our weekly hands-on lab assignments that we've been completing all semester. So at the very bottom of our course, I want to point your attention to the Net 126 review section and the Net 126 final exam section. So if you open the review section, we've got a list of different topics from Net 125 and Net 126 that will be on your final exam. Again, the stuff that we did in Net 125, you guys know we've been building on that all semester long. I did put together two documents for you. One is a syntax review and command review. So if you open up that Google Doc, you can print this or save it to your own Google Drive if you need to make further edits, but it goes through everything of how to walk through your initial router or switch prompt setups to going into privilege mode and what commands you can run in privilege mode, like our show command, show run, our save commands, copy, run, start, and then going into global configuration mode with the config T or configuration terminal command. And then it goes on to showing everything from host name, encrypting passwords, minimal length for passwords, console passwords, a banner, encrypted privileged exec passwords, configuring SSH, all that we did last semester. Then it goes into configuring router interfaces with IP addressing and descriptions, VLAN interfaces, remember, which is different than just a normal VLAN. And it also notes here little notes that you'll see in with an asterisk, just kind of giving you some more information about that command. You'll also notice that each command shows where on the switch or router you should be, whether I'm in an interface or in config mode or regular show mode, or the black letters will be the command syntax itself. What doesn't need to change, the part that's in blue, you can change, and that will depend on each individual situation, right? So like if you are configuring an IP address, it may not be 192.168.99.2, it might be something different, but you can change that when you write your command. These are all just examples. And again, it goes through everything we did this semester too, from VLANs to assigning access mode and assigning a VLAN to a switch, or sorry, a switch port going to an end device. Assigning trunking mode, again, this would be on a switch port going to another switch or a router. Configuring multiple ports at once, inter VLAN routing, that involves a router and a switch, so I kind of made some highlights there. Port security on the switch, the different violation modes and everything. DHCP, static and default routes, giving some example of those, and Ether channel, and configuring a backup default gateway, which remember we call HSRP. So I go through all of those in this document. It'll hopefully help you on your final exam and as you prepare. And also I gave a conversion sheet for the subnet mask. It's kind of a cheat sheet where you can convert between the slash notation and the subnet mask if you don't know them off the top of your head. Now, as you use them, you'll kind of know some that we use a lot, like /24 is 255, 255, 2550, or some of the other ones as you kind of see here. Most of the time we're in this fourth octet, so they're always going to, most of the time, be /24 and up to a /30. So again, hopefully that'll help you as well. In NetAcad, there is a actual, and these links will take you to NetAcad, but over in NetAcad, I'll show you there are 3 opportunities for review for the practice final, for the questions review, as well as 2 hands-on practice final exams as well. Once you're in NetAcad, you'll want to scroll down to the Net 126 practice exam section, and you'll see those 3 practice opportunities. Again, the practice final exam listed here will be for the questions part. And then you've got 2 different hands-on practices for the skills part as well. Feel free to take advantage of any of these opportunities. They aren't required for a grade, however, highly, highly recommended. So once you get done preparing, we've got our actual graded final exams. And I kind of laid this out in 3 parts for you. Remember, it's very important that you adhere to the due date here because there is no grace period or anything, no leniency on this last week. So everything is due by Monday evening, May 9th. Okay, so that's right around the corner. So in step 1, you'll need to complete the Cisco Academy course feedback activity. Remember, you cannot complete any of the final exams until you actually complete that in NetAcad, and that's right here under step 1. I kind of laid them out in NetAcad and in Moodle the same way. So you have to complete that course feedback. It's just going to ask you, how did you enjoy the reading and things like that. So you can be honest, I don't get that feedback. The feedback is only for the Cisco Academy itself and the content that you guys have been using all semester. Then when you get to step 2, you're going to complete the questions-based final exam in NetAcad. Again, that will open up once you complete the course feedback, and you have until the same time, Monday, May 9th, to complete this. So make sure you do that. Make sure that you complete it once you start it. And you do get 2 opportunities to take that, and I'll count your highest one in the gradebook. And then lastly is the hands-on portion. So the hands-on portion, you'll want to start by downloading these student data files here by clicking this link. So right here, you'll want to make sure to extract your files first. You want to right-click it, and if you have 7-zip installed, you can go to extract files there, or it'll be an extract all button here in Windows, or if you're using Mac, just make sure you extract them before you start working on them. Once inside the folder, you will see you have a Net 126 hands-on skills final exam instruction file, a PDF, and a packet tracer file. So once you've got them both open, over here I've got the instructions to the left and I've got the environment to the right. You see they're the same topology. You'll start by cabling these devices together and then moving through. You've got your VLAN table and your addressing table up here, and you will use that as you configure each section. Each section has a possible points listed there, and I'll use this to kind of grade your exam. So you'll probably kind of already see what you have before you even submit it. But again, it gives you an idea there of kind of the grading rubric as you go through it. All right, so you'll complete that, doing again all of these different steps on each page until you get to the end and testing your connectivity. Once you are done, make sure you save it. Again, make sure you extract it first. Remember, that packet tracer file will not update if it's inside of a zipped up folder. So I don't want you guys to complete the entire final exam for the hands-on portion and then go to save it, but if it was zipped up still in that folder, it's not going to save your updates, okay? But then you'll want to save it, or sorry, submit it to this Net 126 hands-on skills final exam link here in Moodle, and then you will be done for the semester. So let me know if you guys have any questions as you're going through this, any troubles. Please make sure you start early. You've got a little over a week and a half, about a week and a half to complete this. So please use your notes, use the resources that I had in the review section. And again, let me know if you have any questions or concerns.